Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today we're going to talk about the little transition point from Season 3 to Season 4 called Bag End in the new system, which is very exciting. Very, very cool. So basically what we're going to talk about is what's going on. We're going to look over an update, right, for one of the letters that they sent out about some stuff for this, but let's explore this new Bag End area. So this looks pretty cool. So in the bottom right behind the camera here, there's a few little buttons right here, right, the normal ones, your commander, the Matham coin chest. So what they've done here is basically they are updating the game right now, and it's a transition. Normally we just kind of be sitting in game and then they close it for a couple hours and do stuff, but they're doing a lot of work on it, so they want to make it some little area you could do stuff still while you wait, right? And probably so you can still buy Matham stuff, you know. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day in Miller. If this update stuff does help you, don't forget to like and subscribe if I earned it. I appreciate it a lot. As your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, if you're new. And to my regulars, let's look at some stuff. All right, so we have the campaign. So the campaign, what is the campaign? Well, we're going to go over that with the letter in a moment, but let's just explore a little bit here first. So you've got your basic gear settings, right? And there's some info right here about stuff, so we can look at this. So Bag End is a temporary gathering place for all tacticians. Basically, it's a spot to hang out and talk and just do basic, probably looking at stuff, right? For the next campaign, map features aren't available here except for the following features. So we can still get to the store, obviously. Why would they not want us? The Matham coins, obviously. Commander Respect, Recruit. The Red Book of Westminch, okay. Challenge mode only, all right. So there's some stuff you could do there. And events related to the map will not be available. Okay, so not really a whole lot that go on right now. But I can use, I got a bunch, I got 1,800 because we won Season 3 and I got full marks on everything because I participated. So I can get some stuff here too. So maybe we'll do that too in this episode, right? I thought we could do a couple things in this episode, right? For my regulars and for someone who's new. But first, let's look at... All right. Oh, look, you can spend your little $2 a day, which I have not been doing. I've been saving my money for other things, like getting a new computer. So these little things add up. All right. But they got some little things there, right? The normal stuff. The Matham, we could do our free daily spin for fun. Let's just do it. Free one. Nothing. All right, I'm used to this one too. That's fine. Oh, interesting. You got to reselect your wish list. I wonder if this will stay over for Season 4. We'll have to do it again after Bag End. That is, yep. All right, there's something for you all to know, to think about. Don't forget to reselect that when Season 4 starts, guys, before you start rolling in the boxes. All right, let's open the Commander tab. All right, so we can see our normal commanders. As you can see, they are still level 50. They have not reset to 1, interestingly enough. They did take all their armor off, it looks like, so this is a good thing to know for the transition, right, area. But I did have quite a few level, it's just, oh, just everyone's level 50. Oh, interesting. Never mind, I take that back. I was wondering, I'm like, I thought all my dwarves were level 50. So everyone is level 50 in this transition zone. I'm assuming that's so you can do point configurations and try stuff. That's what I'm guessing. Does it still cost stuff to it still costs 20 to refresh though, which is kind of weird. I feel like if it's just for a test zone, it should just be free, but yeah. All right. Yeah, so, but that's a side note. That's not that big of an issue. So again, you can do stuff. You can test your heroes, look at stuff. They're all level 50. Okay, all right. You can be planning for next season kind of thing. So that's kind of exciting. So then you have the campaign here with Bilbo. I love this whole room. This is very cool, like from the movie kind of thing, right? So I click on campaign. All right. What kind of stories do you have for me this time? I'm mostly eager to record them. All right, so register. All right, the War in the North. So again, team list. All right, there's a team list down here in the bottom right behind my camera you can click. And then this is where you can basically start recruitment and talking and finding teams. I already have a team I plan to join. For my Division 55 friends, I will be playing the Season 4 Lothlorien, which again will probably be in the good versus evil. So if you guys don't know, in Season 4, they are planning on doing good versus evil, all right, for like the event thing, okay, which will be kind of fun, right? So it'll be all the good factions against all the evil factions. Like that's why it's called the War of the Ring, right? Which is that old title that's always been in the lore, right, of the battle. So registration, can I click? I'm just gonna click it and see what happens. All right. The War of the Ring is in the end. What happened to it? Was it destroyed or reclaimed by Sauron? All right. That's the whole... Okay. So then we go to this thing, and we have 60 hours to do it. Okay. Team list. There's a team list button right here again, right behind me. And there's this big button right here in the corner called register. So if I want to click it and register, I don't want to fully do anything yet, but let's look at it. Individual registration, team registration. I heard, okay, so you should wait and keep doing your, ask your leader if you have a guild or whatever, fellowship. But I've heard that individual registration is easier and then you can join the team later. But maybe you have a team and you want to register as a team. Then go for it. But I'm going to wait to do this until I talk to my other leaders. I'm technically one of the officer leaders, but I'm just there to support. All right, let's see this. War of the Ring. The Fellowship this campaign centers on the War of the Ring. The Ring Bearer will set off from the Shire and head to Mount Doom to destroy the One Ring. Okay, all right, interesting. Occupy the regions adjacent to the, including the region of the Ring Bearer is traveling through this. Oh, cool. Or stop the Ring Bearer. So our goal is going to be to keep getting connected spots where he can travel to the next region. Oh, and the enemy, the evil side, is going to be trying to stop us from taking those regions. So that's going to move the regional point from Dol Guldur, right, as the focal point of the game to fight for, to wherever the Ring Bearer is traveling, which is very cool, and we all wanted this for the last 2 seasons. Something new like this. Corruption. The Ring Bearer will be corrupted by the One Ring over time. If the Ring Bearer is fully corrupted, they will not make it to Mount Doom. Oh, so there's a time limit too in this season. Okay, all right, so there you go. There's your little fun stuff about that. There's some more stuff here. React the events of the War of the Ring. This campaign is an RP only. All players who side with the Free Peoples will be on the same team, treated as allies, and vice versa. So again, like the alliance system, basically all the good Free Peoples will be on one side, all the evil will be on the other side. All right. Players who side with Sauron's forces will get a special armored Sauron commander with their rings reach level 20. Oh, sweet. So as long as you play a little bit, you're going to get a Sauron commander. Or you're going to get Sauron. Sorry. That's pretty cool. This commander is only usable in this campaign. In addition to the unique units of their respective factions, all players who side with Sauron's forces will be able to conscript Angmar's unique units, the Fallen. Oh, okay. So I see that they're giving some incentives there to being on the bad side, right? You get a free commander, you get Sauron, which is pretty cool, and he's really good. And also, not just that, you're also getting to be able to conscript Fallen, which are really powerful mounted units. All right, so that's their little, I guess that's their incentive, so people just all go on the good side, right? Because at least so it's not overwhelming, right? You want a balanced, in RiseToWar, you want a balanced amount of players that are active on both sides of whatever fight you're having, or it just doesn't really, it's not quite as fun. All right, it's still a fun game, I will say that, but it just, a lot of stuff happens, it gets confusing. All right, challenges. Oh, sweet. So you can still do your weekly challenge thing, which I was working on, and the server turned off on me as I was doing it. So at least I can finish that. Cool. You can still do commander recruiting. Obviously, that's why this is here. All right. So you can still do commander recruiting, which is cool. All right. Good to know. Oh, look how close I am to getting Aragorn. Oh, so close. King Aragorn. All right. Sweet. Well, let's bring up those other things I want to show you guys real quick. And isn't it kind of weird that there's no more, where did the music go? Where did the music go? And then here's, you can chat still with everyone and talk. Sweet, sweet. Okay. Oh, there's the music. All right. So I'm going to bring up this article. I want to look at it with you guys right now, because that's probably why you're here. Now that we've overviewed the menu. Okay. So what we have here is this article. And I would like to have it up for myself a little bigger. So hold on one sec. All right, so let's read this article right here. I have it up there for you. My dear tacticians, we managed to get here. All right, we're going to skip that stuff. We're going to get straight to the first stuff. Oh, the first batch of servers end season 3 and be sent to Bag End. All right, so again, we're here in Bag End. That was the point. On entering Bag End, the tacticians will be noticed with wait for register. Proceed. Produced to the new campaign, which we just talked about and looked over. You will be able to choose which side you want to play, which is pretty cool. Again, good or evil. New campaign will officially begin around next Wednesday, which I think is about the 20th of April. The new campaign will officially begin. Good. Moving on. Okay, here's the first question here at the bottom. The Lord of the Rings War 1. What is the campaign? What is the difference between a campaign and a season? All right, so we just kind of looked at their description of it in game, but let's see what the letter says here from the main team. A campaign is a season with a specific story themed, such as the Rebuilding Glory campaign and upcoming War of the Ring. So the Rebuilding Glory campaign was season 3, and that was basically when you captured places you could upgrade and repair and build a building. It was not quite as engaging as I thought it would be. So this War of the Ring one seems like it'll be a little bit more exciting in that way. We'll have unique game mechanics and different things. Okay, so the end of the season, tacticians will be, what is a normal season, guys? So a normal season is basically you're just capturing points and you're battling for domination over the map, right? And it's basically you're just a giant risk board. With these new campaigns, they're trying to make better objectives besides just capturing Dol Guldur in the middle of the ring, right? Which was the original thing. So tacticians will be sent to Bag End, need to register for the campaign, blah, 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 right? Same campaign. All right, so now we're going to go to the next part of the article here. I'm going to open this up. Boop, there we go. There's the second part for you. And let me open some part for myself. All right, so the second part here is, when will the new campaign or the ring end? A new campaign after the end of the season. All right, when tacticians have finished the season Rebuilding Glory, which is season 3, and again, some seasons are still finishing up, they will enter the maintenance time, which is usually about 2 hours. All right, it was a little longer than that, but that's okay. It already happened. We'll move on. All right, do you have a choice on RP or non-RP? Now, this is talking about role-playing or non-role-playing, right? Role-playing would be basically you're good, right? And you can only use good kind of units. Non-RP means you could use evil units with heroes and vice versa, right? With good units, and good units with evil heroes. That just, you can mix things, right? It's not like lore to the lore. The War of the Ring, risk versus not risk board. You're role playing versus not role playing. That's the whole point of the term. All right. Is the War of the Ring will be no option to choose RP or non-RP. All players will enter the RP server where the commanders from both sides can be mixed. Okay. In the War of the Ring, there will be no options to choose between RP or non-RP. Interesting. Well, there's your answer, you guys. All the players will enter the RP server where the commanders from both sides cannot be mixed. Okay, so once you choose, after finishing the campaign of the War of the Ring, players can still be able to choose between RP and non-RP in a new campaign. All right. Tacticians from a non-RP server do not want to join the RP campaign, the War of the Ring. We would suggest you go through Rebuilding Glory again. The Rebuilding Glory campaign will be added to Bag End soon enough. Okay, so just wait. Don't register for War of the Ring if you want to do Building Glory and do the other one still. Okay, there's your answer for that one. The Lord of the Rings RiseToWar game, can we have a team with members up to 300 in Bag End? So you're setting up right inside this place. The player can team up in Bag End. The maximum capacity will vary depending on the theme of the current season. It's from a dozen to hundreds. So that's kind of very vague by them. It's yes or no. Some of them will be able to, some of them won't be able to, probably. 5, is Rebuilding Glory an exclusive campaign? Rebuilding Glory, which is the one we just did, I believe, right, is a campaign that is the same as War of the Ring. When players finish their season and enter Bag End, they can have a chance to play or replay the season of a certain theme, but unique gameplay and mechanics from Rebuilding Glory will not appear in other campaigns. So like the upgrading of buildings and stuff we did in season 3, right? So that probably will not be in War, the new one, in the War of the Ring. All right, 6, while players are resting in Bag End, are they able to upgrade their structures and commanders? This is no, guys. This is no. You can't do it. I just showed you what we could do, right, on the thing. You can't get in there, right? You can look at your commanders. They're all level 50, but you can't really do anything besides the red book and talking. This is a planning thing, okay? So basically, we are done. Those are the notes from them, right? It's not a whole lot of information, but I just want to go over it real quick. So again, what's in here? This is temporary. This is only for a few days, and basically it's planning. You join your group, register for which campaign you want to play, that kind of stuff. You can still do your daily things and connect to things and all that kind of stuff, right? and buy gems or whatever you want to do, right? Again, the gem thing's probably reset for the season, right? Yeah, so you got your little first time buy doubling thing, but again, I'm not buying anything else in this game. I love this game a lot, but I put some money into it in the last few seasons, and that's it for now. I am using that for other things in my life now. All right, but again, very cool. You can kind of look at all your champions. Again, you can spec them all with level 50 points, with having your max points. It doesn't look like you can get to the tavern. So if you wanted to put points into, let's say, imparting wisdom, you can't right now, it looks like. You can open your pack, though, here, and look at your items. And one thing I wanted to do is I had enough to refine my battle axe. You guys want to see the battle axe refined? Might as well while I'm here, right? So it's going to go up to, instead of 4% and 4%, right? Because I have a lot of might on Gimli. It's going to be 6% and 6%, and then gain pursuit at 100 focus, which he has all those. So let's refine it. Yes. Refine the war axe. The battle axe of Gimli. Oh, beautiful. He's going to be so scary. My Gimli is the scary one. You all know this, who's been playing with me on the servers. So there we go. Gimli's got a refined battle axe. Again, I will be able to be using that in the season coming up in a few days here. So again, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think we've covered everything that I wanted to cover in this video. There's not much to cover right now because we're basically in the waiting room with Bilbo, basically. Campaign selection, that kind of stuff. So, and I will be doing more videos on commanders, probably with Jethros in the future, for those of you who've been wondering with RiseToWar. And we will have more RiseToWar stuff as well. I just really thoroughly enjoyed doing my Lotra stuff, obviously, as well, because that's kind of the main content on my playlist. If you guys want to check that out. If you're a RiseToWar fan and you want to check out my other stuff, I do voiceovers. This is not my normal stuff, like just doing an update about RiseToWar. But I want to do an update anyway because it's kind of cool and I like this room and this whole like get up kind of stuff. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful day in Middle-earth. I will see you in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. You can go back. I have lots of commander reviews with me and my friend Jethros, and a bunch of commander reviews on this playlist on this channel. RiseToWar Legacy is this playlist. And then again, you can check out my other content where I do voiceovers to the Lord of the Rings Online, or lore, or replica reviews in real life. Reads replicas back here. Yeah, so lots of stuff on Voice of the Rings. Check them all out. And then quick little thank you and shout out to my wonderful Patreons. Thank you, Mr. Revel, for being a Royal Guardian. And we have a new Axe Guard right there. Oh, yes, we do. Thank you so much for your support as well. And thank you to my Patreons. You guys are awesome. You guys have a wonderful day in Middle-earth. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Voice of the Rings. Subscribe on screen there if I earned it. Next episode's up there, top left for this. And Lotra tells me down there. Check them all out. Have a wonderful day in Middle-earth.